And realistically, if there was a dark hidden secret coming out of the woodwork, do you think I would ever go on to Housewives in New Jersey and let it get exposed?
First season, as a housewife, you're here, you just filmed the reunion. You gotta tell us, was it what you were expecting?
You know what? You can kiss my big, fat, flat ass. You did this. I looked out for her.
Family. Break up the family.
All right, come
Good
at
job.
me. Come at me. What
Good
else
job.
you got? You know, yes and no in a way. I would lean more towards no, to be honest with you. I really was going to go in there like, I'm going to be the best, everybody's going to love me, and then it didn't happen like that. There was a lot of emotion that went into it that I wasn't expecting.
A lot of emotion, especially that finale.
Yes. Listen to me, everybody got it.
What? Wait, something's going on.
Looking back, do you regret anything that went down in that finale? Do you regret bringing up the rumor?
I don't regret it, and I've questioned it, but I don't regret it because I genuinely did not know it was going to go down the way that it did. In all honesty, no matter what people want to say, I really wanted to tell my friend because I'm friends with Melissa, and Teresa was not involved in it at all, and I ran through it with my husband like 10 times. Every worst case scenario was never the scenario that happened.
You didn't like.
No, I would never think that to happen. Where Teresa would get involved at all. So I don't regret it. And you know what, I think I might have done everybody a favor in a way. I don't think they really wanted to go. And it turned out to be a beautiful wedding with like no, or anxiety. It was a beautiful, beautiful day for them. So I might have helped them all.
You might have been the push that they needed.
Maybe. Everything happens for a reason.
Right.
I believe that.
I believe
so
that too.
that happened that day for whatever reason.
No, I believe that. Some of the ladies do think, though, that Teresa's the one that told you to bring it up and that it was like a whole plan.
Right.
That wasn't the case?
No. It makes me crazy to read that because I am my own person. And I found out about this in Ireland, right? And I was like, not going to do it. Not going to, no way. There's no way. It's my friend. And then the more I thought about it, I'm like, wait a second. It came out on camera. We talked about it in Ireland. So let me give her a chance to say, not true. That's where my mind was at. If it was already brought out on camera. Let her deny it.
Right.
And I make my own decisions. Jen and Teresa, I love them, but they don't put any influence on me to do anything I don't want to do.
So you really thought Melissa was going to be like, heard it, or no, I didn't even hear about it, but that's not the case, and that was going to be it.
Okay, so one of the scenarios that played out in my head was, really? That's so not true. Margaret, come here for a second. Did you say, like, I really thought that was the way it was going to go. Like, okay, I knew I was going to get into it with Margaret. Let's go. But I did not think, would you have thought that? Would you have thought that? No. I mean, who would think that? So, genuinely, I went in there with a good intention. And, at a beautiful party, maybe not the best spot. But I really had no ill will to try to... No, I did not know that was going to happen. You believe me? You don't look like you don't believe me.
No, I do believe you.
Okay.
I honestly kind of feel like it was not an excuse for you, but an excuse for Melissa then to just kind of...
Unload.
Unleash everything that she was feeling, which rightfully so. But at the same time, I just, as a fan, I can't wait for the reunion.
Me too. I haven't seen anything yet. I've lived it.
You lived it.
Let me tell you, it's a doozy.
Which, okay, this was your first reunion.
Yes.
Was it, I mean, they're like hours and hours
I think it was
long.
like, my glam started at 4 a.m. and we left the set at 9 at night. It was a long day. So, okay, you have to understand, for me, I filmed scenes with them that I would go home and then call my mother and talk to Nate about and be like, oh my God, and have these emotions, and then go film the next day, and then film the next day, and then we would break, and then it would come out, oh my God, and then we're watching it. So I had a year-long wait to get things off of my chest. I didn't see any of them once we wrapped filming.
You didn't?
No, I did not. So there was never a chance for me to, I mean, the day after we filmed the finale, I called Melissa.
Yeah.
Because I just had to tell her, like, I did not know that was going to happen. But I didn't get to say the things I wanted to Margaret or Rachel. When those things affected me, like, like, they really hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
And at the reunion was my chance where I can say it in it. It was a setting that was organized in a way.
Right.
Wasn't going to be chaotic.
Right.
I mean, I thought so, but it does. But it was a time for me to talk, which I feel like the whole season when I filmed, I was, what's the word? Shocked, or I was knocked off my rocker in a way, where I went in with one thought and then I'm getting hit with bullets from every which way, and I'm like, wait, what? I had time to think about what I want to say to these women, lots of time. So I felt that was my moment to tell them how they made me feel.
And were you able to tell them how you felt?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you feel good about it. I'm like, I can
do.
tell you feel
Yes,
good
I
about
do, because I let them
Yeah.
know how I feel. We talked it out.
Yeah.
You'll see how we all kind of whatever, but I feel good about it. And who wants to carry that in their?
No.
Who wants to? I don't.
I know you can't tell us much, but are you at a better place with Margaret? Because that finale,
I know.
that was crazy.
That was crazy.
She said some things that, yeah.
We're in the right direction.
What
It's
about-
going in the right direction.
And what about Rachel?
It's going in the right direction. I just saw she posted the adoption with JD went through.
Right.
I sent her a message. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. I want everybody to do good, And she was a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Like we kind of went into this thing together. So that's why I was really hurt what went down. Not so much that she went back and told Margaret, hello, it's the Housewives, this is what we do, okay? But it's just the context of how she said it
Right.
that I had a problem with. But we're all in a better,
place.
yeah.
What about Teresa and Melissa? Do we think there's any coming back for the two of them?
You know what? Who knows? Maybe if this show disappears and they do their own thing, maybe they'll find a way back to each other. I just know from my friend hearing her speak, she's done. Rightly so. She's come to a point in her life where she wants to enjoy her marriage, her children, her new blended family. I can't even tell you what it's like to be on this show and deal with the friendship stuff, but then to have your real family involved,
Right.
it's not easy.
But you know.
I know.
You know.
And mine wasn't even on the show.
I know.
And I went through hell. So to have that is not healthy.
Which, how has that, how did that go at the reunion? Because I know a lot of women were like, there has to be more to the story. There's no way her brother just doesn't talk to her because of Instagram.
I know.
And you're like, no, this is why. I would imagine it was brought up at the reunion.
You want to know something funny?
Yes.
I was looking forward to Margaret getting dirt on it for me.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, what'd you find out? Tell me. Why doesn't he want to talk to me? I really thought she was going to come and say, well, I spoke to your brother, and maybe I could get an answer, because it's the truth, and people can dig, and she's lying. What's the truth? We're going to find out. Let's expose her.
Right.
I honestly don't know. You know what I know. That was my authentic truth. And realistically, if there was a dark hidden secret coming out of the woodwork, do you think I would ever go on to Housewives in New Jersey and let it get exposed and talk about it, thinking that it's not going to come out? Hello, things come out from like 30 years ago for me. Come on, who does that? So, no, this is my truth.
That is your truth. Have you guys talked, you and your brother?
No.
Because I know when I interviewed a couple months ago, you kind of hoped that maybe this would start the conversation again, but not the case.
You would think, right? I mean, for me, if it was the other way around and I would watch this, because I really did not dig at his wife or dig at him. There was a comment that came out on the show about my son marrying someone.
Right.
It really wasn't a dig at her, the way that it was portrayed. It sounded like it, but I really just came from a place of hurt. And if it was the other way around and I saw my brother like that, it would drive me mad. It would drive me insane, actually, that this is going on, knowing what his emotion is. I don't know. The last I heard, he was very upset, he was very angry, and he was very mad. Anger is a totally different emotion than where I am at right now. So I think it's best if we just kind of go our separate ways.
Yeah.
Can't think about it too much. I have a niece I don't know. That hurts to think about. I'd rather think about, I got to pack lunch for my son's soccer game,
You got
whatever.
a lot of other things to think about.
Yes,
Right.
yeah.
I know a lot of fans think, oh, maybe we're going to have them show up on the show. And
Do you want that?
I don't
Didn't
know.
we have enough of it? I mean,
But maybe that's the new chapter of this. Do you think that would be even a possibility?
I don't. And the only reason why is because his wife wants nothing to do with it. I know my brother is very much like me. We're very animated. He's the life of the party. If he walked into a room, you fall in love with him.
Yeah.
But she wants no part of it. And this is where it all stemmed from, why we stopped talking, because of my Instagram. She really didn't want to be involved in it before I was a housewife. So this is just not her thing. And I think he's respecting her. And they don't need it. So they don't really want it. So I don't think so. I will be shocked.
Well, next season, what do you hope goes down? Because as a viewer, I obviously hope that you're back. Duh.
Thank you.
That's going to be a thing. That's a no given. But as a housewife, what do you hope goes down next season?
So what I would love is if myself and the girls, we can team together. And if we got to do the stuff, go get someone else. Wouldn't it be cool if we all rallied together in a way?
Yes.
And somebody else tried to infiltrate our friendship group and we were like, girls, you want to go get him? Like, instead of getting each other.
Get someone else.
Has a housewife franchise ever done that?
I don't think they have, but it could be like the first,
Why not? I mean, we'd be a banger team, not for nothing.
maybe the Laura character.
I think that ship
gone.
has sailed.
Okay.
That ship
Okay.
has sailed. But yeah, I think if we team together, do fun things together.
Yeah.
You know, it was hard for me to really be so outgoing and fun like I am. And they even said, Danielle, you're not like the way you are on Instagram. Yeah, well, duh. Because I'm sitting here like, oh, God, where's it going to come from today? Who's coming at me today? And I can't let go.
Right.
So maybe we could band together like the Avengers. You know.
I like it.
I do too.
I think I'm here for this.
Me too, right?
I am totally here for this. But do we think all the women are going to come back next season?
I don't. I don't think that. Ask me who. I have no idea. I don't, because nobody wants to see the same show we filmed, and that's what would happen. We'd fall right back into that. Listen, if Melissa and Teresa want to get together, which probably won't happen, I'm just saying, like, we'll never know. But I think there's massive changes that have to happen. If they want to work it out, it is what it is. I know a lot of us can all get into the room right now and go.
Right.
But I can't go back into that same environment. Just can't. Sucks the life out of the room.
No, as from the finale, I can tell. I mean,
Yeah.
that was an explosive time. Do you think Teresa would be even open to filming with Melissa? Because a lot of fans do not think.
No.
Yeah.
She's not. And we've talked about it. I'm like, Teresa, you have to think about it.
Yeah.
We all might go at it. We all might do this again. You have to think. And she's like, no, I don't. I can do everything else, but I won't. We can be she could be in the same room.
Right.
She's like, Danielle, I could totally be in the same room, but if we're going to do this combative thing with me and her, I'm not doing it.
Should I get?
I mean, I get to.
Okay. Changing topics a little bit. Obviously, the season was a lot. This was your first. Looking back, what was your favorite moment of the season? And you think, like, I'm so glad I'm a housewife right now. Like, this is great. Or was there a moment?
Well, for me, filming are the confessionals. I could shoot
Which is
confessionals.
so good.
Oh, hello,
So good.
hello. Okay, I know. That's because I can be myself. I can go in there and be myself. I don't have to worry. I don't look, who's coming?
Right.
Confessionals are my jam. But it was a lot of fun going to the swanky parties.
Ooh.
I'm not kidding. I did bring Tupperwares. They get all this food for no reason. No one eats it. You're fighting 5 minutes into the party. So I brought it all home. And then I ate it like a savage when I got back to my house.
This is why people love you, because you're so relatable. Because duh.
Hello, you're going to get a charcuterie board that's $1,000. I am getting that salami and I'm putting it in my Tupperware.
No, I love it. I love it. Before I let you go, I do want to ask about Bougie Kids.
Oh my God.
So cute. And I love you and your daughter together.
Thank you.
Cute.
Yeah, you know what? My children are old fun Jersey that we loved, right? That's why we fell in love with it. So I hope there's more of that. Rachel, the same. Her daughters are beautiful. So I hope we get more of the fun mom Jersey, because Jersey moms are a thing. Like, we're on another level. And with Bougie Kids, I'm just taking every opportunity that comes my way from being on this platform
Good.
I just made 7 of my own outfits, manufactured right in Jersey. So my own line, I picked out the fabrics, the look, everything. I did a big photo shoot, and I hope we can showcase that aspect of it, because Jersey women are so much more than, you know, Jersey. We're very smart, educated women, and we hustle and hustle, and I've been hustling for years. And I hope I could showcase that and maybe inspire other women who want to do the same thing or something like that.